Good morning, folks. How is everyone? As always, people, love you. So, yesterday I'm at work, and when I'm at work, I just throw podcasts on in the background. Give me something to listen to. And Lauren Southern came up in feed. Love Lauren Southern. Been following her for years. Love that kid. She cracks me up. But she's talking about the death of Canada. So, much like here, where we just keep dumping people into the country, just unfettered immigration. Canada has a huge housing problem now. So, it seems that if you make that much noise, you're supposed to go fast. That's the fucking rule. Throwing it out there as he climbs through every gear in the box and I can still fucking hear him. Anyway, Canada has a horrible housing shortage, and well, the same thing's going to happen here. I mean, we already see it in New York and whatnot. And now they're saying Biden let 7 million illegals in. 7 million, my ass. 7 million they counted. Neither here nor there. Incidentally, before Biden let in 7 million, the official count was 11 million. So that would say that Biden let in 65% more illegals than they originally estimated, which of course is wrong. We've probably got close to 45 million illegals in this country. Just saying. Neither here nor there, but how it ties into what we were talking about with Lauren Southern is Canada had a big influx of Indians, 7-Eleven casino, and well, their children are growing up now. So this was like in the 80s. These people immigrated over. The same thing happened here, too. This was part of the brain drain in India. These people immigrated over, but because they came in small batches, their children assimilated. And they became like everyone else. So one fella had an article up, and he said that he had graduated, degreed from college, and he was looking for housing in Kitchener-Whistler, something like that. I am not that great on Canada, whatever KW is, but I think that's what she said. And he couldn't find a house. He couldn't find an apartment for less than $4,000 a month, and he wasn't able to make the money he needed to be able to purchase his house. And he said when his parents came over, his old man busted his ass. He worked a factory job. They bought a house for $310 and sold it for $1.4. That's a nice return on your investment right there. The only problem is he can't afford $1.4 million to buy the house his parents bought. It's happening here too. Neither here nor there. The gist of the whole article was they were flocking in these illegals who work heinous unfettered hours, no overtime, 10, 12, 15-hour shifts, all the bullshit you get from somebody who's desperate, doesn't want to get thrown out of the country, and needs the job. Good morning, Mr. Kestrel. Nice to see you up and about. I don't know, but then you can't really tell. Males and females have the same coloring. So they flood the markets with illegals, the price of labor goes down, the price of everything goes up, because even though your labor force is actively employed, and most of them are illegal, so your normal labor force really isn't, they can't afford to get the jobs, the price of everything else goes up because there's a scarcity of housing when you flood the market with people who need a place to live. There's other problems in Canada, and they're the same problems here where we allow foreign nationals to buy property here. No, if you're not a citizen, you can't own property in America. Sorry, fuck you. I don't know if you remember when Bush and Obama were selling official government buildings to the Chinese. Yeah, Why would they want to buy office buildings in D.C. and whatnot? Anyway, so to make a long story about as long, it was interesting. You can go to her channel, you can look it up. I'm walking the mutts today. You can tell I'm just back. I have yesterday's shirt on because I will routinely roll out of bed and just throw whatever's laying next to the bed to take the dogs out. I'm putting on a tuxedo and tap dancing around while they shit and I pick it up. So we're walking the canal behind my house, and that's where all the mosquitoes are coming from. And remember, we did. I wish there were more homeless there now because there's an actual use for them. They do their fentanyl. The mosquitoes all overdose and die. Well, looks like that might be getting reset as I'm walking down there, and there's a tent set up. And originally, I thought it was just 2 women that were living in the tent. I'm not happy anybody lives down there. Trust me. It's a security issue at the very least. But we walk by, there's 2 women, and they're getting their morning moves on. Okay, the fuck. We go further on up. They both do their business. We turn around, we start coming back. I look down, there's 7 people down there. Now, one of the things that Lauren was saying, the guy that wrote in was saying, was that the reason he can't afford a place is because you get these people over here who are willing to work for dog food wages and sleep 9 to a bedroom. Either the ladies in the canal are running a brothel, and it's a little early for brothel business, don't get me wrong. You do you. But either they're running a brothel out of that tent, or there's 7 or 8 people sleeping in, I guess it's a 6-man tent. It's a pretty big tent. It's nice enough. The fucking church of hippie, dippy, peace, love, and destroy America over here gives them all kinds of shit for free. When I was growing up, you could tell homeless people because they were homeless and they dressed like they were homeless. They give them shoes, they give them food, they give them clothes. I understand it's the Christian thing to do, but it's only a Christian thing to do in the short run. Like, I vote Democrat because I want to virtue signal how great I am, and then you get stabbed in the heart by some fucking wackadoodle piece of shit because your policies, and then all your friends go on social media and say shit like, well, he would have viewed the stabber as the victim of a broken society, blah, 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 blah. Well, you broke the fucking society when you took the fucking short game. Just saying. So, the church actually enabling these people is not fucking helping them. It's just keeping them busy. And I don't know if they get some kind of tax break or something for it. Probably, because in the long run, everything's fucking money-based. Anyway, I just thought it was interesting to see that many people in a tent in the bottom of a drainage canal that the cops will routinely run through and clean out, and hopefully they'll do it again soon. But I don't get it, man. I honestly understand that these people are doing the hard times thing. But if you want to get out of the hard times, well, you got to take that first hard step. Now, remember, I'm no expert. I'm still a fucking nicotine addict. So, what does that tell you about who's got fucking genius? It ain't me. But I just thought it was interesting. There's been issues down there before. There's marauders that go down there and prey on the homeless and shit. Then the cops will come down and clean it out and throw all their shit away and make a move. But now there's 2 or 3 camps down there, so it's going to start all over again. Do-gooders like the church of low expectations and very short visions aren't fucking helping us here. I don't know, man. But it is Friday, so happy Friday, folks. I'm not wearing red because this is a shirt I wore yesterday when it was Thursday. That's what I got for you. Thanks for coming by and putting some eyeballs on here. I appreciate it. I will catch you all on the next one. Man, birds are all up and moving this morning. Weather is nice though. So, what I got. You know, you're my people. You know, I love you. I always want you to be the big three. I want you healthy, happy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant, head on a swivel. Be the gray man. Hot and handy. It's cold.